What's up, everybody? So, obviously, just a bunch of athletes starting a company, trying to do something good in the world, create something that we wish we would have. So, yeah, pretty much, you know that since January, we've been live posting stuff on social media. You obviously saw our website launch if you've been following along. If you haven't, check it out, apexacademy.com. Little plug there. Obviously, everything started before that. We've been at this for about 3 years now. So I started this in England, went from my dissertation for the university to several studies, all the way kind of now back to Germany, playing professional football, being in an environment that really allowed this to progress the way it was able to, talking to top class coaches all around the world. So where we're at right now is our website is steadily progressing. We're adding things to it. The app development is going well. There were obviously some stuff that we didn't see coming, that stuff that takes longer. If it was up to me, we would already be live. You know, you have to listen to advice from people. You have to respect people's opinions. And I always like to learn from people. So I've been told it's better to kind of be patient, get it right, and then go from there. And if we have a coach at top tier, but the product itself, the app, is down here, well, then it's just not right. So that's where we're at right now. We're working on several things at the same time. We've got, for starters, the app, which is going to go into the currently in beta testing, which will go on for about probably like a month and a half until we actually go live around the world. Then the website development is going really, really well. We're going to start adding more and more things, also ways for teams to get in touch with us. So as you may have already seen, we're already kind of talking to teams and partners to build this all, because teams in Europe, in America, right, all around the world are really, really interested in progressing their players. And it's just the truth that most teams know that their athletes don't have access to the best coaches. So whether that is a positional coach, whether it's a S&C coach or a nutritionist or a sports psychologist, it doesn't really matter. People don't have access to these people. And so it's all privatized, and we all know how expensive it is to have all these different coaches. And I think for the most part, 99% of us can't really afford to have a coach for all these different areas. So what do? We just make do. We go on social media, right? We try to do our best, which is something that we've also kind of already been doing in the past, right? Making content, highlighting different coaches, educational series, and we will continue to do so. But obviously the goal is to have a place where everyone can always go to, which is the app, and just learn, right? Progress. If I want to get better, there should be a place for me to get better. Right now, that's social media. Obviously, the issue with social media, as we've highlighted multiple times, is that everything's all over the place, right? There's overload in information, overload in dopamine hits, and it's just not a great place to learn, and there's no structure behind it, so that a youth athlete should start in a way different place than obviously an adult athlete. That whole thing is progressing fairly well. We are still recruiting coaches across the world. We've definitely reached the 100 mark already. Now we're going more and more as well into flag football. This is something where also I'll always kind of say, and you've always heard me say this on Instagram as well, if you have people that you recommend, whether that's a coach, right, a positional coach, whether that's a nutritionist, a physio, even an expert that has nothing to do with football, if they have something of value to share, right, even if it's just someone talking about life and lessons and how to set goals, right, that is universal. That doesn't have to be football specific. That just helps athletes across the board. So if you know people like this, please drop a comment, drop their name, get in touch with us. You know that our email address is public. You can just drop us an email or just reach out in our DMs on Instagram. We encourage you to do so because we can only grow as far as you let us grow and as far as we can help each other. That's been kind of all the technical side and where we're at with that. Something that we've seen now, right, we've been traveling all over. We've been all through Germany. We visited Italy and a bunch of European countries. We've now been to Asia, Thailand, and so on for the international flag football tournament ready for play. All these experiences have kind of helped us, first of all, meet with our athletes, with our coaches, and so on, with the people that we want to help ultimately. It's just shown us, first of all, confirmed again and again and again that we're doing the right thing, right? All of these people that we've talked to are saying, hey, there is a need for this, a real need, because these athletes want to get better, but there is no outlet for them to get better. And this has just been confirmed again and again, regardless of where we're at, right? Where we're at, if we're in professional sports, even within the ELF, all the way to kind of youth level sports, all across Germany or European countries. Now in Asia, where we had teams flying in from all around Asia, Australia, even the US, teams representing their countries, and just again confirming that, damn, I wish there was a place where we can find all the drills, all the technique videos. I wish there was a place where I could find out, okay, what should I eat on today? What should I eat tomorrow? What should I eat during a tournament? What exercises should I be doing after a long tournament, right? We touch on all these subjects and we clearly communicate, hey, all of these subjects are important. Well, now we've built something where even doesn't matter where you're from, how old you are, what language you speak, we have something for you and you can progress how you should progress. We're not building this so that this actually works in a year, right? We want this to build over the next 5 to 10 years and create something awesome that will just progress and progressively get better and ultimately help more and more athletes. Traveling has been awesome. If you have tournaments, events, if you think that we should come visit your country or come visit your team, please reach out to us. We're more than happy to travel. We've got a nice van. We'll just hop on that, or we can take a flight. That's obviously okay. We just need to know. Okay, so that was quite a quick rundown of where we're at. So we are working on kind of different things at the same time, right? We're working on all the academy things, which is app, website, and all that, our coaches. The second thing is kind of, being present, getting out there, talking to people, interact with you guys. And obviously towards the whole events side of things, that's something for the future, right? That we're holding ourselves open to. We would love to host camps. We'd love to do tournaments. We have the network to do so. Right? We've got coaches scattered across the world, really. So we can use those locations to kind of, host camp. Not everything has to happen through us. If you think that you can use us in a great way, let's get it, right? If we can help one athlete, we've won. That's pretty much where we're at. Where we're going forward from here is just continue again with the development process. Now that we've started this format here, where we kind of want to take you with us everywhere we go. So please stay tuned for these. If you have ideas for us that we should do, or you think, oh man, this would be so cool, let's do it. Because we're lucky enough to have created this foundation for this company. Their motivation is to see the sport grow and help athletes. Ultimately, we've managed to stay away from the kind of investor that's just out to make money and just profit. We've managed to find people that really are all about development, people that are already within there, team owners or people that are in charities, allowing kids to go to high schools in the States or get scholarships and so on. So that's the kind of people that are behind this project and supporting us and allowing us to kind of do what we do now, full time, work on this, work on helping you guys. So please reach out. If there's something that we can do, we'll do it. And that usually works out pretty well. That concludes this video. What we'll do is we've got a lot of trips planned and show you behind the scenes. As you know, we're all athletes on the team. We're 4 guys. 3 of us is the same position, receivers. 1 of us is a linebacker, which is the guy standing behind the camera. We're all professional athletes, so we'll definitely share with you that journey as well, kind of how we mix the business side with obviously our sports side. I think we've got a lot to share there and combine all these different things and bring it all into one place that ultimately helps you. If this has been awesome, please feel free to drop us a comment what you'd like to see. If you think that you can help us in any way, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a videographer, please feel free to reach out, right? We're more than happy to speak to anyone that wants to help. We're willing to help you as well. If you want experience or something, reach out. And without further ado, here we go.